gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Live from Columbus, Ohio, it's Motown Downtown!
Motown Downtown, come on down to Motown Downtown.
Today's guest, Tide Pool of Dreams.
Come on down to Motown Downtown.
My name is Tyson Bruno, and here's your host, Mo Chocolate.
Come on down to Motown Downtown.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Motown Downtown, where we are here to make sure that you have a wonderful time and the greatest time. That's right, that's right. Hello to everybody in chat right now. Y'all came out in droves today. Thank you very much. If there's any mods in chat right now, shout out for Loot Goblin, Snow, and Blue, everyone in chat. Please and thank you very much. And the guests today, thank you very much. And, speaking of the guest today, let's welcome today's very special guest, shall we? Drum roll, please. My guest today is a longtime friend of mine. Even before streaming on Twitch was a thing, we were besties. She's a cosplayer, an artist, a damn fine artist, by the way, and one of the nicest friends you will ever have. Please welcome to the show, your friend and mine, Tide Pool of Dreams! Sup?
Hi.
What's up?
What's up?
How's it going, Tide? I don't know what happened, but sound alert stopped working. Everything just stopped. That's tech issues. It's not amazing, but anyways, what's up, Tide? How's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Yeah, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to come here to Motown. Thank you very much.
Of course. It's a pleasure.
One second, chat. 1 second. Tech issues. 1 second. I'm gonna just turn on Steam Decks real quick. I have no idea what the heck happened. 1 second. Ty will disappear. It's fine. Let's go here. Boop. And pop over there. Yeah, you're gone because the Stream Deck just crashed. No idea why. There we go. Wow. We're so back, chat. We are so back, as the kids say. Anyway, before tech issues decide to crash on us, how's it going, Tide? How's it going?
It's going good. I always have tech issues, so I understand.
Yeah, 4 years of doing this show, and that is the first time this has happened. So as of right now, Tide, you are the first person to have a unique entrance in Motown history. Just saying. Oh, and thank you to Drew for the 8 months. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. But yeah, so to anyone here watching who has no idea who you are, tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Tide Pool of Dreams. I am a variety streamer, also a cosplayer and a freelance artist. We love doing D&D, so we do that every week. But yeah, I play a little bit of everything. A lot of RPGs and side-scrollers. Mo and I actually kind of met through our shared love for Kingdom Hearts. So
yep. And so you mentioned that you're an artist too.
Yeah. I've been drawing for a really long time. I love characters, so I've been working on a lot of custom D&D characters. It's kind of my favorite thing right now.
Amazing. Yeah, we will definitely get into that soon. So tell me, I want to know your earliest memories when it comes to video games. Were you, Team Nintendo, Team PlayStation, Team Sega, what?
Well, my mom had a Sega Genesis, and I remember stealing that and starting on Sonic, and then my first actual console was PlayStation, which I started with Spyro. So.
And do you necessarily have a favorite game per se?
That's so hard because I am a huge fan of the Kingdom Hearts series. I'm a huge fan of the Final Fantasy series. There's so many games that I love. It's so hard to choose a favorite, but I'd say it's the series of Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy.
Nice. Now, like growing up when you were gaming, do you have like a favorite game from that era when you were growing up as a gamer?
I played the crap out of some Spyro and
Nice.
Harvest Moon on my PS1.
Okay, so when they announced the Spyro trilogy remaster, you were just screaming your brains out, huh?
Oh, I was so excited. I got it instantly, and I platinumed all of them.
Nice. You'll love to see it. So yeah, so you dive into the world of video games. So tell me about your content creation career. Like, what was the big? Because when we met, you weren't really like doing Twitch or TikTok or YouTube or anything, or even drawing. So like, what was the big deciding factor that made you decide to go down the path of content creation?
Well, I've been drawing my whole life. So even in school and things like that, that's what I went to college for. But games, like I said, I've also been playing games my entire life. I just never decided to stream them until I just had friends that are like, hey, I love video games, you love video games, why don't you just do it live so you can just hang out with more cool gamer friends. And so that's just how I started on that. And then for other content creation like Twitch and stuff, I have always loved getting dressed up. Halloween's always been one of my favorite holidays, and so I'd always look forward to that. And I was like, why can't I just dress up all year long? So then I became a cosplayer, and I love to make my own stuff. So just got into leatherworking, making all that kind of stuff. So I was like, well, you know what? Let's just do cosplay too.
Nice. You're a triple threat, a cosplayer, an artist, and a streamer. That all I am is a streamer. So that is very impressive, Ty. Very.
You're also a gamer.
You're right. Absolutely right. I am the video game boy. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
And can you say the rest of that line, please, Ty? You say at the beginning.
Why?
Because at the beginning of every stream, you always say that. So for the people watching us right now, give us the fan service they crave for.
It's your fault. It was I'm the video game girl. I win sometimes.
Close enough. Perfecto. You're welcome, internet. So you decided to like go down the content creator route. So I was looking for. I told you I was looking forward to this. I want to know the story about your online username, your Ty Pula Dreams. That is the most unique username online. So why specifically those words all match together? Why? What's the origins of Ty Pula Dreams? Go.
I don't know why everyone wants to know that so much. There's not like this huge thing behind it. My philosophy was I have always been a dreamer, and I feel that if you put your mind to it, you can always achieve your dreams. And so I wanted my place to be a place where like people can share their dreams and achieve them. And when I think about dreams, I always think about, space, and I always think of the ocean and tide pools where they have all of these tiny little organisms. I don't know. I just think it's like this huge world of dreams and things that are inside of this small space. And so I was like, okay, let's take this amazing little thing and put that with dreams. So tide pool of dreams. That's what it is. A shared place where people can share their passions and their dreams.
I like it. Short and to the point. That's awesome. Well, I gotta tell you though, Ty, like typing your whole name out, because when I announce you as a guest for my announcement photo, I had to like you're the first guest. I had to shrink the name down because it was just like covering like the entire bottom half of the thing. So like
It is long.
It's pretty long, yeah. And I just like how about TP of dreams? Just saying, just that'd be.
I don't like that either.
TP, yeah. You're right. Yeah, that's me. It doesn't roll up the song very well, so let's find that. I get that. So you start streaming on Twitch and stuff. Tell me about your streams now compared to when you first started. How much have they improved?
Quite a bit, actually. I started streaming on my PlayStation, so I was on the PlayStation screen with my little, very pixelated picture in the top corner, and now I've built like a whole PC. I have the dual monitor setup. I've done all of my own custom layouts and overlays and things like that. So it's stepped up its game for sure.
You are you don't need to you're a streamer who don't need no online free layout. You do that shit yourself. Everything you see on her stream she made with her own bare God-given hands, and that is impressive. GG's on that. I'm too cheap and I just buy the cheap shit basically. But hey, you know what? I will say this. These two emotes was personally made by our friend Taipu here, so thank you for that. Every time we raid, we shower them with chocolate rain, all thanks to you.
And I feel like those are so old. Like probably what, a good
4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years.
Going on 5
Yeah,
years.
so
if you want to update them, I won't stop you.
we might be due for an upgrade on those ones for sure. Because my style, even drawing the last like 4 years, the practice, I could see the growth. So I want to make those better.
So I guess seeing that made you like cringe a bit, huh? Like, ugh, 2020 drawings.
They're not that bad. But
I think they're good. So I want to know, like, what is, during your whole X amount of years of streaming, what is the one game that gave you the best streaming experience and the one game that gave you the absolute worst streaming experience?
like a specific game or a specific stream?
All the above.
I can't think of the worst. I mean, we all have our tech issues. I always have tech issues, so it's become the norm. I really can't think of a bad.
Wasn't there a
experience.
game that made that scared you so badly that you were like, no more streams of this, no more? How about that?
Well, I have never been very good at playing horror games, and I have decided to branch off into horror games because I'm a big wiener, and and so I played a couple of the village game with, and I got to the part where it was all the dolls and
the baby
stuff.
scene. Oh my God, yes.
And I could not. I had to stop it there. I can't. If I can get past that, I don't like creepy dolls and mannequins and things like that. Games that I can't do it. And so I stopped and I could not go back. So yeah,
I don't blame
could say
you.
That was a pretty bad experience. But I did play Little Nightmares, and they had, was it in 2 or 1 that they had the mannequin scene? I think it was 2.
I
where
think
you
it
had
was
to go
2.
through.
Yeah. It was
But
like
I did that myself, and I was so excited and so proud of myself.
It was a red light, green light moment. That part
I
was the
hated it.
scariest part too. But yeah, going back to the baby scene, it's I was playing that at nighttime by myself, and I had to stop playing because it got too scary for me. So I wait till the morning time to play that scene.
I cannot. Yeah, I cannot. So yeah, I guess that would make sense as one of the worst experiences. Best though? That's hard too, because we do every year, twice a year, we do a 24-hour breast cancer awareness charity stream.
Yeah.
And those are always so much fun because everyone comes out, they share their stories, we play goofy games, and we just have a blast with friends. And those are always so important and so exciting for me. I would say those are some of my favorite moments. If I had to pick a favorite game moment, honestly, playing the Ori games and beating some of those bosses were so difficult, and just the hype I felt afterwards it was perfect.
Incredible games. I'm actually right now playing through Ori 2 on stream. I did Ori 1 off stream, And yeah, it was brutally challenging, but I liked it. It was weird. I guess because it was a platform game, I was able to get past it no problem. 2 I'm loving so far. It's just like, it's not as hard as the first game, but it's just such an upgrade. And before we continue, chat, I forgot to ask, how's the audio levels? Can you hear Ty just fine? Am I too loud or is she too low? Please let me know, and I will adjust that right now. Also, Gumbo mentioned that you made these emotes also for him in chat.
Also a very long time ago, yes.
Yeah, incredible hands when it comes to gaming and drawing. You love to see it. So, like, what advice would you give to someone that wants to start streaming on Twitch right now in terms of like equipment and just how to stream in 2024?
I mean, honestly, the first thing that comes to mind and the biggest advice I could give someone is to just not give up. I know that's cheesy, but
Yeah.
it's when you're first starting, it gets really hard and you're discouraged because you don't have any people come in, you don't have any viewers, you're talking to yourself, but keep going, because if you give up, you're never going to give yourself a chance to get better. And you'll get there. You got to start somewhere.
Facts.
So don't give up.
Facts. Now, I have a few female friends that would love to start streaming on Twitch, but they're too scared and or nervous because they don't want to like attract the wrong audience, or just they're nervous to be on camera and stuff. So like from the female perspective, what advice would you give to people that want to stream on Twitch but they're just too nervous to like get to that part of a streaming?
I had the same fear and I was scared about it, but I kind of just went on and I was myself. I didn't try to be someone I wasn't. I come on stream, pajamas, we play video games. It's just chill and you be yourself. Don't be someone you
Just
aren't.
do it. Just be like Shia LaBeouf and just do it, basically. Basically, just do it. Make your dreams come true. Amazing. So now I want to talk about your community, the Dreamcast community, the unofficial name, by the way, by me, basically. So, like, what you've developed, and they're actually here watching right now. Your community is amazing. Tell me about your thoughts on this community that you built from the ground up yourself, and do you have any shout-outs you would like to give?
My community, I call them the Dreamverse. They're all a bunch of turds. No, they're a absolutely great bunch of people, and I am honored to have them as my friends and a part of my community. I wouldn't be where I am without them. I want to thank my mods. I got Deltorian, Luke Goblin, and Blue Eye Boy. You guys are the best. You help me out so much. You have no idea. But yeah, I love my community. They're just a bunch of dorks that hang out together and talk about games and make fun of each other. So, but yeah, they're the best. I love them.
Nice. Yeah, it's funny. Whenever I go to your stream and Discord, it is such a welcoming community. I feel welcome in that community. Not so much a lot of other communities, but yours specifically, I feel at home. You know what I mean? And I love that about your community. So shout out to y'all watching right now, you buttheads, as Tide likes to call y'all. So going away from games and streaming, I want to talk about your art career, Ty, because my goodness, you are just talented when it comes to drawing. Tell me about like what inspired you to start drawing, and do you have any personal favorite drawings you've made in the past?
Ooh, I mean, I've been drawing since I was little. My mom actually is what got me started. She also used to draw when she was younger.
Nice.
And I kind of just picked up the bug from her, and they say her talent rubbed off on me, is what everyone else says. But I did it all through high school for myself, and then I decided I wanted to go to school, so I jumped up and I went to San Francisco, and I went to art school for illustration and took a whole bunch of classes on figure drawing and all the basic type of stuff, and then I ended up not working out because school, of course, is expensive. So,
very much so.
Yeah, so came home and I just practiced. And for his favorite drawings, that's really hard because
You love them all.
I do. I love a lot of them. I honestly love what I'm doing now. I didn't realize, because if I was so scared to do characters because people are difficult to draw and to capture, and I like to challenge myself in that way. So I have really loved having someone tell me, "Hey, this is my idea of a character, but I can't see it. I mean, I could see it in my brain, but I can't put it on paper. Can you help me with that?" And so, okay, I ask for as many details as I possibly can, and my favorite thing in the world is being able to come up with something that they have pictured in their brain but can't articulate it to what they exactly wanted, and seeing their reaction on, "Hey, this is my character, and now I can see it in front of me," and it's the coolest feeling.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, I like to draw also. And is that thing behind you, the tablet? Is that your drawing tablet?
Yep, this is my drawing tablet.
Because if I want to start drawing, would you recommend I buy that?
Yeah, it's an X Pen. I really enjoyed it. It's one that basically the paper is the screen. 'Cause
Yeah.
I can't do the ones where you draw on the small tablet and it
Yeah,
shows up on your
I
screen,
can't do
I always
that.
get lost.
I can't do that
so
either.
This thing has been a blessing for sure.
What do you think about the Wacom 1? Because because it's cheaper. I'm assuming that's pretty. How big is that screen? Because it looks pricey.
30.
32 inch.
It's 32. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And this is what I upgraded to. I had a smaller one before, but it wasn't super expensive, but Xpen puts on a lot of sales. So look around Black Friday and stuff, and they give really good sales. So
Noted.
which you can end up getting like really big tablets for like under $300.
Well, I'm just saying, if you ever want to sell that, yeah, you know how to reach me. Ever. But so now I want to talk about Super Smash Brothers. Let's talk about Super Smash Brothers, shall we? Yeah, so and there's I'm getting somewhere with that question too, but yeah, do you have a main in Smash Bros. Type?
Have I played?
Do you have a main character? Who are your mains?
It changes because I haven't played Smash Brothers in quite a long time actually. Before all these new fancy ones came out, people are gonna hate me for this, but I played Pit a lot. Because I like being able to fly and get out of situations, and I just was able to use that character the best. I know a lot of people don't like that character, but that's okay. But I guess now, Sora, of course. So excited for Sora to be in.
Facts.
Anyways, I also enjoy playing Cloud, so.
Cloud is amazing, yeah. Do you have besides Sora, what are some of your favorite character reveal trailers?
Sephiroth's was pretty awesome.
So hype.
Yeah, definitely Sephiroth. And Cloud, of course, but yeah, I'd say Sephiroth for sure.
Do you have a least favorite character reveal?
Reveal? No, because I haven't. What are the ones? Was it Ice Climbers that I didn't like? I don't think I liked their. So yeah, it's been so long since I played. I don't know all of their. I have a least favorite character only because he's annoying. Is the freaking punchy guy? Is it like?
Is Little Mac?
Dude, I hate him. He's so annoying. It's because I always die. That's why.
My least favorite character reveal is Steve from Minecraft. I was so angry because I woke up at 9 a.m., come down here, I go live, and I record my reaction, and I'm like, oh, Mario's in darkness. It's Sora, and it's freaking Steve. I chat, if you love Minecraft, cool. I don't. I've never liked Minecraft, so it's just like, I turned everything off and I just went back to bed, all grouchy and stuff. I woke up at 9 a.m. for this shit. I was not happy. But I know the internet was happy, and that's what's really important. But yeah, so let's talk about Sora for Smash, because wow, there's a lot to unpack here. So, well, first, what was your reaction, Ty, when you found out Sora was coming to Smash?
I think, didn't they kind of hint at it a little bit? And of course, we're always like, no, it's not going to happen, because they'd push it off or someone else would come off. So, I think I was kind of in disbelief. Like, nah, it's not going to actually happen. And then I was extremely excited that they announced him for Smash Brothers because Kingdom Hearts.
Were you, watching it live, or did someone tell you, hey, Sora's in Smash?
No, I think I watched that one live. I think I was watching that one live. Yeah, I was super excited. Same with Sephiroth, too.
and you just scream your brains out when you saw Sora.
Not quite the scream that you got. You're way better than I am. But yeah, I was excited.
Yeah, the whole internet. That's the scream that broke the internet, pretty much. So, but what I want to ask you is just because up until that point, there was a big debacle online, myself included, people going back and forth, arguing on Twitter and stuff, that it was impossible for some people to accept the fact that it's possible that Sora can get into the game. Like, people are saying, oh, Disney owns him, that's never happening, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, it's very possible. So why do you think, out of all the characters, why Sora specifically, it was hard for them to accept that Sora can get into the game?
I mean, maybe it was because... I mean, probably because Disney. Disney has a lot of issues with getting their stuff into games. I mean, that would be the biggest reason I could think. Other than that, maybe... I mean, it's popular with us and our friend group, but there's a lot of people that don't know about it, so maybe popularity.
Okay, maybe that too. It's just like, it's one of those trailers where like nobody dies, he's just flying around all happy, and seeing Sora and Mario shake hands... It is. I'm not even over exaggerating when I say that's my favorite gaming moment of all time. Something that genuinely surprised me, because when Sephiroth was announced, I'm like, yeah, Sora's not getting in. But so I was genuinely surprised when Sora walked out of that, when Sora just popped out of that keyhole in the sky. It was amazing. One of my favorite moments in all of gaming. But speaking of that word, Tide, if you were in charge of the next Smash Bros. Game, what character would you want to be in the game?
That's so hard.
Or characters.
There's so many.
Well, okay, we'll go with the top 3 then.
Top 3?
And Chad, if you want to chime in, go right ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Zach Fair would be kind of cool. I know we have Cloud, but Zach Fair's just freaking amazing.
Voiced by Caleb.
Yeah. Spyro would be cool.
Yes.
I know it's super weird, but maybe Aloy? That would be kind of cool.
Okay.
It'd be interesting.
Okay. I'm down. There's not that many bow and arrow fighters in the game, is there?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah. And I love bow and arrow, so...
Yeah, I want Kratos in the game. Although, I feel like Nintendo and Sony don't necessarily get along too well, so I don't think that's possible. But a more realistic version would be Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot 100% deserves to be in the game. 100%. Him or Knuckles, in my opinion, that'd be amazing. So, speaking of Sora, now I want to talk about Kingdom Hearts. Let's talk about Kingdom Hearts now, shall we? What we all here know about. So, Ty, tell us about the very first time you saw Kingdom Hearts. Your first impression when you saw the commercial for the very first time.
I actually didn't see. So when Sora started playing, I didn't see the commercial. My mom bought me the game.
Wow.
Because we were a huge Disney family. We always grew up with Disney movies and Disney everything, Disneyland all the time. We lived very close. And she's like, hey, there's this game and it's Disney and it's got these cool characters in it. I'd never played a Final Fantasy game before that. So, and that's kind of what started me on the path to both. It was my mom's fault.
Well, thank you. Ty Pooh's mom has got it going on. She bought Kingdom Hearts, and now we're here on Twitch on streaming. So it was Kingdom Hearts 1, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Gotcha. So playing that for the first time, what was that like for you? Did you struggle at the end with the boss? What was your favorite world? All that jazz.
Oh, geez, that's so hard. For the first game?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really liked. I know it's weird, but I liked the Tarzan world. I thought that was really fun. I know a lot of people hated that world, but I really liked that world. I instantly fell in love with the game. I've played that one through so many times. I'm trying to think. I have another favorite. It's been I don't know if I need them all.
That's fine. That's fine because you played on the PS2, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Back when you couldn't skip cutscenes, so you are a trooper for
I know
that.
I had a problem with Sephiroth. I had to get a friend help me with that.
That's a true friend right there. Mine was Kingdom Hearts 2 was my first game in the series. So I had a
really?
very good first impression, yeah. When I played KH1 for the first time when 1.5 came out. And I'm just like, oh god, it's so hard. But
I could see how you'd have a problem with if you started with 2, it would be hard to start with 2 cuz 2 is a masterpiece. And then go back to 1, it's tough.
now here's a $1 million question. In your opinion, do you think Kingdom Hearts deserve or do you want a Kingdom Hearts 1 remake?
I don't know. Maybe like some quality of life fixes, yes.
Yeah.
But some people hate it because, jumping mechanics were difficult, but I loved it. I like playing that old style game, and so honestly I don't think I would want one, but
it's fine.
I mean, I could see how some people would.
Yes, I'm one of them. I am one of them. Give us... I would freaking lose my mind because I love KH1, but in my opinion, it has not aged well at all. The jumping... jumping on those goddamn hippos, bro.
I never had a problem with that.
I did. I do. I suck. It's like all the enemies are mobile, but Sora isn't. Like those bad enemies always kick you and stuff. You're trying to hit them, but they just like fly away. It's so frustrating. But imagine Unreal Engine 5, the gameplay of Kingdom Hearts 3 for Kingdom Hearts 1. That and the graphics get a massive boost. Just yes, I'd be all for it. Now, I don't necessarily want Kingdom Hearts 2 to have a remake, just one, because for people like, there's, how do I explain this? People who are new to the series that want to get into Kingdom Hearts, they play the first game and they don't like it per se because of how broken and wonky and just a lot of things just haven't aged well. Then they play, but you're like, no, bro, I know it's frustrating, but just keep playing. Trust me, you will love it. Now, imagine if Kingdom Hearts 1 got a remake, but it's more quality of life upgrades. So it's a much more smoother, enjoyable experience. That way, you know what I mean? I feel like for that purpose, a remake would come in handy, yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense for people who are used to the newer style games, and to get them into the series, yeah, that would make sense. But then there are some of us who like that old, wonky, old school game, so...
Because
I can see it both.
There's actually 2 friends of mine that stopped playing KH1 because it was just so difficult for them. But I'm like, no, trust me, just keep going. So I'm coming at it from that perspective. Now, do you have a favorite and least favorite Kingdom Hearts game type?
Game? 2.
Yeah. 2 is your favorite. Nice. Now, what about the least favorite?
Probably Chain of Memories, maybe?
Yes.
I had a harder time getting into the cards thing.
Same here. I don't like Chain of Memories at all. If you like it, cool. I genuinely tried to understand the combat, but I can't. Not a fan of the combat. I give them props for doing something new. Just, it's not meant for me at all.
Oh, looks like Mo's got a dab.
No, you dab since you are the guest.
Oh! There you
Boom.
go.
There we go.
Close enough.
Close enough, yeah. So, now, what was the very long wait for Kingdom Hearts 3 like for you, Ty? Whether it's 13 years or 5 years, what was that long wait like for you?
It was 12 years. It was like 12 or 13 years. It was awful.
Yeah.
We waited so long for that, but when they finally announced it, that's probably the moment I did scream for sure, because I was so excited. It's been way too long. Way too long.
It was, I remember that E3 trailer. I was actually in this room and I recorded my first reaction to it. I'm rolling on the floor, screaming. And yeah, I walked into work with the biggest smile on my face. Like, we got Kingdom Hearts 3 confirmed, bro. That was a dream. And I go back and watch those reaction videos to the first review trailer to KH3, and you can just see the joy in people's eyes. Because back in those days, y'all, Kingdom Hearts 3 was a dream, a theory, just something that we thought we would never ever see, like Half-Life 3. That's still a dream, really. A tide pool of dream, basically. And yeah, seeing that for the first time, just to this day was my favorite moment. But
It was incredible. I don't think so. I'd say probably one of my favorite moments because I went to the Kingdom Hearts Orchestra, and that experience was absolutely incredible. But I was there on the first night, I think, and it was there the night that Tetsuro Nomura and Yoko came out and announced the release date for Kingdom Hearts 3, and I was so excited because I was there.
I was in the audience at D23 when they announced the Toy Story World, and we got a release window, and that made me scream also, like, we have a release date, yes! So yeah, honestly, like, I remember the late night sleepovers where a lot of us would watch these streams at 1, 2, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning to see one trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3. So it was just waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3 was a better experience than actually playing it, in my opinion, because everyone was just so hyped and excited. So Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, and it split the community in half. It was, I personally loved it. It was a good game. I admit I did overhype the game for myself. It was a very standard game. But, like, a lot of people, some people liked it, some people hated it, Tide. I remember one guy posted a video of him throwing the game away in the trash. It was, people were furious and angry now. Why do you think people did not like the game so much?
Honestly, probably because 2 was so good and left us on such a high that we waited so long for a new one, and then it didn't live up to 2. And I think that the story didn't live up to 2, and I think that's why they were frustrated. It's a great, beautiful game in its own right, and I loved the heck out of it. So I don't have any gripes on it. I loved it.
Me too, yeah. It was, I guess what it comes down to is that people were expecting Kingdom Hearts 2, but they got 3. I think that's the biggest thing. It's like, 2, the one that we play now is like the better version of it. I believe when 2 came out for the first time, it wasn't that good, you know what I mean? It was good, but not like final mix good, if that makes sense. But it's just like, what was that, and also, what was it like for you, Todd, when you got Kingdom Hearts 3 in your hand and you pop it in the disc into the PS4 for the first time and you see the title screen? Like, were you like crying watching the title screen, or did you jump right into the? Me, I was like looking at it for a good 10 minutes, just crying like, I am playing Kingdom Hearts 3. What was that like for you playing the game for the very first time?
I bawled my eyes out. I was a big baby. I heard the music come on, and I saw the scenes and the characters that I remembered and loved so much, and I lost it. And I cried for a while, and but I have this issue that I cannot listen to any of the Kingdom Hearts intros without getting teary-eyed. It's a problem.
It's so good. It really is. So
it is. I can't. I cry every time.
When you were at the orchestra concert, were you crying there too? That's a yes. That's fine. It's beyond amazing music. So like when Remind came out, what were your issues with 3? Did Remind fix all your issues?
I didn't have, that's the thing, is I didn't have a lot of issues with 3. If any, I loved it. I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of the Frozen world. That one drove me absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, same here.
But everything else, I loved it, and Remind was, but don't get mad at me, but I still haven't finished the data battles, and that's something we need to do live.
Yes. Everyone in chat, part of her community, bully her until she plays the data battles. Maybe that's one of the incentives for your like 24-hour streams. Because I did all the data battles on crit, and I defeated Yozora on crit. So
I know.
If I can do it, so can
you.
Man. If I can do it, so can you. You got this. We believe in the tide pool. So well, with me, my only issue with 3, vanilla 3, was the combat. I feel like the combat just wasn't snappy or like energetic or flashy or cool enough. It was kind of slow. I felt. 3 fixed that. We get to dual wield. We got the Oblivion and the Oathkeeper. Like Remind, literally. That's why I keep telling everyone 3 was a good game that Remind made better. Kingdom Hearts 3 was a good game that they made better. And now is my favorite game in the entire series. It really is. If you want to start a flame war on Twitter, just say, I love Kingdom Hearts 3! And just watch the
Oh man.
salt comments just come in. It really is. So, Ty, next question. When the fuck is Kingdom Hearts 4 coming out?
It better be soon, because I ain't waiting another 12 years. We'll show up to Square Enix with picket fences. Yeah, we're gonna carry the whole fence. No, the sign. Carry signs to release it.
What year do you think the game will come out?
I mean, they're already like poking at it, so I'm hoping like maybe 2-3 years, maybe. Hopefully.
2026?
Yeah, probably 26.
I think so also, because I know 2027 is the 20-year anniversary of FF7, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So they would want 4 out before that. They would want Cage 4 and then the remake part 3. I think at least. So I think 2026.
That would make sense, yeah.
I feel like next year is when they'll promote the game a lot more often. And speaking of promotion, it's like for me, I'm only gonna watch like 2 trailers and that's it. Because my God, they spoiled 95% of the game with those goddamn trailers, bro. Please don't do that again, Square. 1 or 2 trailers, that's it. And I feel... Go on.
I was very lucky because I avoided all of them.
Good.
I just did not look.
Good. Me, after the Dark Aqua reveal, I stopped watching the trailers, and I'm so glad I did. Because, like, Yin Sid showing up was a surprise for me. The Lingering Will showing up was a surprise for me. Every final boss at the end of every world was a surprise for me. So for me, I enjoyed them. And I feel like that's also why a lot of people did not like 3, because they watched every single trailer, so they seen everything. There's no surprise, you know?
Right, exactly.
So there's that too. So for Kingdom Hearts 4, Tide, what are some of the Disney worlds that you would want to see in the game?
Oh my God, that one is actually the easiest question that you've asked all night. Treasure Planet and Atlantis.
Yes. 100%. Yes.
100%.
I've been wanting Treasure Planet since day 1. It's but apparently people are saying that there might be a Star Wars level in the game.
Honestly, I'd be surprised if they didn't put a Star Wars land in there or world in there.
Facts. They have the budget for it. It's like they set the standard pretty high for 3. Now, God, imagine if you start the game and then your Zora's playable. There's a lot of things that they could do. But me, my number 1 world is Treasure Planet. I would also love a Disney afternoon world.
Oh yeah, with like Goofy Movie
and DuckTales and Tailspin and like Chip and Dale Rescue. That way you can see everyone before they work for King Mickey. And then we could even see Max in the game. Imagine that, chat. Max in Kingdom Hearts 4 as like as part of your team. Or if we get a Goofy Movie world, bro, enough said.
I don't know how they would do a full Goofy, but I love the idea of multiple things, different.
Yeah.
Because where would Goofy'd have to like leave our party and be like, here's a tour.
Here's my son, basically. You have a son?
Yeah.
So, you're a cosplayer, right, Ty?
I don't know. I think so.
Yeah, you are. I've seen your skills. Yes, you are. So, what character from Kingdom Hearts would you love to cosplay?
Would I love to cosplay?
Yeah.
Okay, that I have not cosplayed.
Yeah.
Well, the top of my list, it is Wait, did you say? Sorry, I'm totally blank. Did you say Kingdom Hearts or did you say Final Fantasy?
You know what? Because my next question is actually about Final Fantasy, so let's hear both.
Okay, so Kingdom Hearts, probably Axel, because I would love to do a female Axel. He's my favorite character. And then for Final Fantasy, I've always wanted to do a female Vincent. So bad. So that would be really cool. And I'm in the works of doing a Lulu from Final Fantasy X. I'm very excited about that too.
Amazing. Yes, I wish we had more time because I wanted to show everyone your cosplays because they are amazing. Like, you make everything by hand, right?
Most of it, sometimes I will go find like a base and then I will add to it. So it really just, it depends on the complexity.
Because I've seen your Zack cosplay and I'm like, she made that by herself? The Buster Sword by herself? That is, go to her Instagram or just, or like, any part of her socials, you will see, hell, even your profile picture, you see her as Zack. I'm just like, she made that by herself. Wow, I can barely make my own breakfast. So just like, for you to make a fucking Buster Sword, hats off to you. That is incredible.
Yep, very crafty.
How long did it take for you to make that Buster Sword?
Jeez, I think it took a few months, probably. It was a lot of like putting things together and letting them dry, and it took a little bit, but worth it. But there are definitely some things that we're gonna change for the next one because I'm gonna start 3D printing some pieces to make it a little bit stronger. So we'll see.
Stepping up your game. I love it. So, final Kingdom Hearts question. What Final Fantasy character that hasn't appeared in Kingdom Hearts would you like to see appear?
That's interesting. I would say Zack, but he's been in it before.
Yes,
already.
yeah.
So it would be cool to see like one of the 10 characters, like Lulu being her sassy self in there, or
Yes.
like Yuna. Yuna would be a cute little, you know, moral support character. Would be cool, but also Clive. Clive would be really cool too.
Yes.
Oh my God, we gotta put Clive in there.
Yes. Bring that sexy ass voice to Kingdom Hearts. People would just, his voice should be a attack, and everyone just like falls down, like knocked out by that talent, because I love 16 Tide. And you know what? Now that we're bringing up Final Fantasy, now let's talk about Final fucking Fantasy, shall we? Now we talk about Final Fantasy. Because I know you've been a lifelong fan. I'm a like Gen Z fan basically, because I recently became a fan. So like, tell me how you got into Final Fantasy and like your favorite game in the series so far.
Favorite game is really hard because I love so many of them. My very first Final Fantasy was 10, and so that was my introduction to Final Fantasy. I played that with my mom.
Nice.
And
your mom is so awesome. You have like the coolest mom ever. Wow.
She doesn't play video games anymore.
Gotcha. First Kingdom Hearts and now Final Fantasy. Wow. Every gamer needs to have an awesome mom like Ty's mom. Just saying.
So we played 10 together. I fell in love with that, and then I played 12, and I started 13 and was like meh on it. I wasn't a huge fan of 12 either, but I need to go back and play the older ones because I have not played before 10. And then for favorite in the series, probably 10 and 7.
Okay, like OG 7.
See, I still need to finish OG 7. I'm like partial way through it. I so far love Rebirth. I have not finished it yet, so no spoilers.
Oh my god. Good to know.
My problem.
Yeah?
It's a problem. Is I have a hard time finishing games because more games come out, and I have squirrel brain, and I'm like, ooh, look, shiny new game, let's play that. And then this one gets put on the back burner, and then look, another shiny new game, let's play that. And then they get half done, and they stack up, and I gotta go back. So I have a lot of games on my list to play.
How far are you in Rebirth so far?
I have gotten to where you just walk into like Gungaga. That's where I am at.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, but here's the other problem: is I haven't finished 16 either. So I got a lot of Final Fantasy coming up. Just so you guys know.
Backlog fantasy, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's yeah.
Weeks of it.
My first game was actually 13. I wasn't a fan per se, but I do like Lightning as the character. But 15 was the first game I played from beginning to end, and I loved it. I played the Royal Edition, so it was the best version, really. But 7 Remake. 7 Remake changed my life for the good because massive impact on me, and I actually went back and played OG 7 because I loved Remake so much to prepare for Rebirth. I played with cheat codes on, so chastise me all you want, chat. It's fine with the unlimited magic and you can speed like push fast forward basically, have God mode on, all that stuff. But the story was amazing. The gameplay, just saying. But it's fine because it was a 97 game and stuff. But Rebirth. I'm taking the glasses off. Rebirth. Just best game of 2024. I'm saying that right now, Ty. It was that good. I won't go into any spoilers, but no game this year has impacted me like Rebirth did. And 16 was also incredible, so I am a bona fide fan now, thanks to a remake.
Yeah, what I've played so far it's blown my mind. So I can't wait to finish it. So
who are you focusing to like romance in the game?
FIFA.
Nice. This is why we get along. This is why we're besties. And I hope that I'm there for that moment because whoo boy. So speaking of Rebirth, something big happened to you this year, Tide, regarding Rebirth. A certain someone was praising you. I believe his name was Caleb, the voice of Zach. And not only did he give you a shout out, he was like praising your cosplay also. Well, I want to know, what was that moment like? Because I know you're a big Zach fan also, like me. What was that moment like for you? Like, were you squealing? Were you screaming? Tell me all about it.
I don't really, when I get really embarrassed and bashful, I get quiet. So I didn't like scream. I did like a scree, and then I just blush and I get quiet and I use my big old sleeves and I cover my face so that no one can see me.
That is so wholesome and precious and cute. That I like you were literally doing this anime style, huh?
Yeah, I was literally like this.
Yeah, because I sent Caleb your cosplay and he was like, "Is that Ty? Is she here? Ty, you're amazing!" I'm just like, "Whoa, awesome sauce, Caleb." We love.
Yeah, it was very cool. He was so nice. He was such a wholesome person. It was a really cool episode.
The nicest guy I've ever met in my life. I'm not even joking. He is the nicest human being I've met in my life. There's not a mean bone in that man's body. Caleb, we love you. That is a fact. And I can't wait to see you at the Game Awards this year. Can't wait. So, when do you think the third game will come out, Ty? And what do you think the third game will be called? FF7 Part 3, basically.
I don't know. Something with an R.
What do you think about FF7 Return?
Maybe.
Return or Requiem or something, but a lot of people are throwing out all this.
Requiem would be cool.
I think Return just sounds nice. Rebirth, Return. You know what I mean?
Yes, I guess I could see that.
How about
They're
everyone
very
else?
similar.
Yeah, but how about y'all in chat? What do y'all think the third game will be called? But now, when do you think the game would come out, Tide?
It's probably gonna be a couple years because Rebirth just came out, so I'm probably another 2 to 3 years. It's gonna be probably around the new Kingdom Hearts, so hopefully they spread that out so that they both get the hype that they deserve.
Now, my last question regarding FF Final Fantasy is, for Final Fantasy 17, do you think, Ty, they should stick with action combat or go back to a turn-based?
See, that's really hard because I love both. I grew up on a lot of turn-based combat. I really loved the old style turn-based combat, but the new fighting combat was incredible. Yeah. I honestly would be happy with either.
If they
'Cause
can
I love
find a
them
way
both.
to combine both, that'd be tricky. But I feel like there's a lot of like OG FF fans who play the game since day one who missed the turn-based. Like, I never thought I would like turn-based as much as I do now, but thanks to Persona, those games made me fall in love with turn-based to a point
Persona
where
5
I
is so
kind,
good.
huh?
Persona 5. Yeah, we're in the middle of that one too.
So yeah, I played 5, and now I'm playing 4, and then 3 is next. The remakes, I mean. But like, yeah, it's just, I feel like with 15 and then 16, I feel like just one game going back to their roots and doing a classic turn-based game. I feel like
Yeah.
that would bring back old school fans while also pleasing the new fans like myself.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, 17 has I keep God knows when that comes out. So moving away from that now, in terms of content, because we have a lot of your viewers now watching, what are some of the what's some of the upcoming content that they can look forward to from you?
Well, we always do D&D. We're gonna continue to do D&D every week. We really enjoy it. We're a big D&D group.
Nice.
Also, you're gonna probably, after this interview, you're gonna see a lot of Final Fantasy coming up because we got a lot of games to finish.
Yay!
We're also in the middle of Sea of Stars, which is an indie pixel game which we love as well. So we got to finish that, and then we're probably gonna start hitting some of our backlog games.
Gotcha. Now, my final question is, do you have any upcoming conventions you want to go to, and do you think it's possible to go to the Game Awards this year?
I don't know. I don't have any current planned conventions, because I have a lot of work to do in terms of cosplay and things like that. But maybe the Game Awards. It really just depends on family and what's going on with life at the time. So
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. To be determined.
To be. Yeah. We'll put a pin in that. Oh, and would you take like? Are there any upcoming cons you would like to go in your Zack cosplay as?
All of them.
All of them, yeah.
I really enjoy it. The only problem with going as Zack Fair to a con, because I've worn it twice now, is people call me Cloud still.
What? You're
Yes.
you're kidding.
Yes.
Cloud doesn't have black hair. The fuck?
Yeah, it's annoying.
I guess they see the Buster Sword and they automatically think it's Cloud, which yeah, I can understand.
Because they
but it's
never
like,
played Crisis Core, yes, so they don't know any of that. Yep.
yeah, talk about, no, that is cringe, bro. It's like, how do you see the black hair, obviously, anyway, before I start ranting. We are gonna now, actually, imagine if you went to a convention where Caleb was at. You're like, hi, I'm Tide, most friend. You're like, Tide! And then he, like, side your Buster Sword and stuff. That'd be wholesome.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
For real, yeah. But now we're gonna wrap things up now with the fan favorite section of the show called Top 10 Questions on Motown Downtown.
Top 10 questions. You got the questions. Top 10 questions. I got the answers. Top 10 questions. Better get your answers ready.
Where I will ask my guests 10 questions courtesy of Inside the Actors Studio. So, Tide, are you ready?
I'm gonna do my best.
So my first question is, what is your favorite word?
My favorite word.
Yes.
I like the word shenanigans. It's just a fun word to say. I like it.
Nice. What is your least favorite word?
See, that I don't know because I've been thinking about it too because I was like, Mo's gonna ask me this question and I don't know, and I don't know. The only thing I could think of is when someone describes something as moist, it makes me feel icky.
Everyone says moist, don't worry. Everyone always says moist. Every four seasons straight is always that word. It's always fine.
Okay, then yes, that one.
Gotcha. What makes you happy?
What makes me happy? Video games. My amazing friends and community. art, music. There's so many things that make me happy.
Aw. What makes you upset?
Slow internet. No, I'm just kidding. When my friends or family are hurting and I can't do anything to help them and make them feel better, that makes me upset.
Aw. What sound or noise do you love?
Sound or noise?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, besides, the startup sound of the PlayStation, I love thunderstorms. The sound of thunderstorms is amazing.
Ooh. Nice.
And rain.
We love rain too here. What sound or noise do you hate?
Probably like the screechy, like nails on a chalkboard or like forks on a plate sound.
All right. Tide Pool of Dreams. What is your favorite curse word?
Can I actually say it or should
Yeah,
I just say... Probably fuck.
Yup, that is everyone. Everyone says they say moist and fuck all the time. Every time, everyone loves a good fuck. I'm just saying. So, yeah. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Other than my own?
Yeah.
I mean, like what I'm actually, because I mean, I freelance with art and drawing and stuff, but it's not my full career. I would love to get into doing character design for video games. Like, that would be my dream job. And it's not what I'm currently doing, but that's what I would love to do.
Amazing. What profession would you not like to do?
Anything that involves me sitting and talking on the phone, like a telemarketer. Could not do it. Could not do it.
I agree with that. Last question. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Probably something along the lines of, are you ready to level up?
One more round of applause for our good friend, Tide Pool of Dreams. This was fun. This was fun. I love inviting friends over because it feels like we're just chatting, really, like we do in Discord. But yeah, thanks again for coming out tonight, Tide. I'm going to find somebody to raid. So while I do that, how about some closing words for the audience?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Mo, for inviting me on here. I had a blast. I appreciate you. You are amazing, and you're great at what you do, and we love you, and keep doing what you do. And I that's what I want to have my last words to thank you and congratulate you on all you've done.
Thanks. And where can everyone find you?
Well, we have a it's Tide Pool of Dreams /Twitch. Come
Yes.
watch us. Come hang out. We have
One
Discord.
more to the mods in chat. One more shout out for Tide Pool of Dreams, please. Who do I raid? Let's see. I guess I'll, yeah, we'll go raid this friend of mine. We're gonna go raid my friend, Born of Kokiri. He's streaming, he's playing Splatoon 3 right now. Cool.
Ooh.
Born. Yeah. One more yeah, please go follow Tide. When's your next stream, Tide?
I forgot what day of the week it is. Oh yeah,
It's
we're on
Saturday,
Saturday.
yeah.
Monday will be our next stream.
And what game will you be playing?
I think we're gonna be doing
There we go.
Sea of Stars, most likely. We need to
Awesome.
finish that game.
Awesome. Now, what should a raid message be?
How about follow your dreams?
Okay, follow your dreams. Listen to your heart when they're calling for you. Boop, there we go. Yeah, everyone type that in the chat, please, and spam his chat with Chocolate Rain, made by the great Tide Pool of Dreams. Those, if you're a sub to me, Spam the chat with Chocolate Rain, okay? And I will be back on Tuesday for more Persona 4 Golden. Y'all have a great weekend. Thank you again, Ty, for coming out. Thank you all for coming out, keeping the chat active. Love y'all to death. Have a great weekend, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There we go.